We're going to go in with Christina. And a little bit of Jamila. This is just my transition color. So we're doing Christina and Jamila. And I'm bringing it all the way over. That was in the Saharan palette. I'm going to go over to the Nubian 2 palette, and we're going to use the Madagascar. And let's mix that with a little bit of Kenya. So we're going to do some of the Kenya and some of the Madagascar. And it's only above the crease. I'm stopping about here. Right above the crease. Take another blending brush. This is the Elf blending brush, and just blend everything together. Okay, I want to cut this just a little bit, so we're going to use a little bit of the Jezebel and the Nubian 2 palette. And I'm going to use like a fluffy angled brush. It's not a stiff one, it's just a defining brush. Apologize if this camera is crooked. Give it a little bit of shape. My eyes lose the shape up here.
Yes. If you'd use new Mobile One annual protection, you wouldn't have to. Protect your engine for 1 year, just one oil change. That's amazing. It is amazing. Can I ask you a question? Why are you 3 inches tall? Why aren't you 3 inches tall?
See how that gives it just a little bit more shape. And then just blend it out. Let me get that blending brush. Don't blend it away, but don't want it so harsh. Okay, I'm gonna go back into we're gonna put some shad. Just, I guess, okay. And I'm gonna take shad all the way up to that crease. Like if you poke in your eye, that's where we're gonna take shad. So the way I do it is just to go in there and it doesn't hurt. We're gonna bring shad all the way down. Not over here. I'm trying to keep it as best I can. Just a stiff brush. I probably should have had a softer brush. Need a softer brush. So I'm gonna take that blending brush I was using. Yeah, that's better. And we're gonna go above the crease and in the crease with the shad out of the Saharan palette. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna put some right there, but go ahead and take your a blending brush and blend everything together. Make sure y'all blend everything together. Okay. Now also in the I'm loving I got on gold today, so let's go in this one. Let's see what we got. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this, but we're gonna go in with this one. Nirabai. Nirabai. We're gonna go in with her. Trying to find a brush, because I really just grab brushes. I need to learn the appropriate brushes to use. We're gonna put her in the corner. No, I like Zuri. We're gonna do Zuri. Yeah, let's do Zuri out of that same palette. Y'all see how that Zuri is so pretty and buttery in that palette. And then we're gonna touch some Zuri up here to bring out that brow bone. Go back in with the blending brush and make sure you don't have any harsh lines. Okay. Let's go back into the other palette, and we're going to use a little bit of that Chad for under the eye. I like using powders because my eyes run. And that way, if it starts getting messy, I can clean it up real fast with the white. Okay, right up under that Chad, we're going to go back in with the Nubian 2 palette. We're just using those same colors, and we're going to use some Jezebel under the eye. Under that black, we're going to use some Jezebel. Okay. And let's take a little bit of that Zuri. You can either use your finger. Should have waited till I put my. I'll probably go back and do that once I put my Better than sex. I'm gonna wait till I do my foundation before I use it. Okay, so some primer. Wet my beauty blender. We're gonna use some NARS and Tahoe. And if the camera goes off, you guys, this is basically all I'm gonna do. And I'm done with this look. I don't think I'm gonna wear any lipstick. I'm gonna put on some gloss. Never been a big fan of lip color. They said 3 pumps to this is supposed to be enough, but I always tend to use 6 or 7. Maybe 3 per section.
Oh my god. Orange is the new black is on the fire stick.
Orange is the new black.
Whew. I watched season 1, 2, and 3. And I just checked to see if 4 was on there. 4 is on there. And that's good already. They cutting up the garden, but they're in the garden.
Okay. use a little bit of concealer. You know what? I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna use some of that Kenya and that Juvia's palette, number 2, Juvia's 2 palette, and a little bit of Madagascar and Kenya for a slight contour. These palettes can be used for multiple things, so just a slight contour. I'll take a little bit down my nose also. Just a little bit, because I can go looking kind of manly. If I use too much contour. So that's it. This eye starting to water already. Let me see if either one of these palettes have a nice blush I can use for. No, we can't use a blush for those. I'm just trying to get the most use out of this. But I am going to go in with that Zuri for, and the Juvia's 2 Nubian palette. And this is the Zuri. That's nice. I'm kind of feeling this Zuri. I'm going to use it with my fingers just so you guys can see it a little bit better. And it's not too much, but you will see it. Put a little bit down my nose. I didn't highlight, so I'm just going to highlight a few areas with that Zuri. Go in with some shimmer. And this is All Glow bronzing powder. I don't even know who this is by, but it's in Russian Glow. I want to say either Ruby's Kiss or yeah. Not too much of that. That'll probably fluff this stuff up. See what we're gonna put on these lips. That one cooperate. I'm just gonna go in with something simple. Just a gloss, pinkish gloss. Still ironing already. It won't let me do great, y'all. So that's just my quick morning. I have a doctor's appointment, so this is just something real quick and simple.